So, is instant manifestation possible? Is there a way where we don't have to wait for time in order for us to bring the things that we want into life? Today, I would like to talk to you guys about the effortless way with Neville Goddard's principle, least action. Now, let me read something from The Power of Awareness. I highly do recommend this book if you were to ever really go into his work and how to manifest. But I'll just go over something here. The principle of least action governs everything in physics, from the path of a planet to the path of a pulse of light. Least action is the minimum of energy multiplied by the minimum of time. Therefore, in moving from your present state to your state desired, you must use the minimum of energy and take the shortest possible time. Your journey from one state of consciousness to another is a psychological one. So to make the journey, you must employ the psychological equivalent of least action, and the psychological equivalent is mere assumption. It works by means of attention minus effort. Thus, with least action through an assumption, you hurry without haste and reach your goal without effort. The crazy thing about least effort is that you have to believe and have faith knowing that you can do it. And when you start with something simple and something small, it starts snowballing and more manifestations start appearing a lot quicker and even instant. There was a time when I had to come up for $4,000 for something. There was this 6-weekend event that I wanted to be a part of, and there was only so many people that were going to take for businesses. At the time, I was strapped for cash, all tapped out, and I needed to come up with $4,000 in 2 days because everything sells out pretty fast, and somehow, some way, it was practically almost instant manifestation that I got that money that weekend. And another time, I pictured in my mind, I was counting money in my mind. The thing is that the money came to me in an unexpected way that I would never thought that would have ever happened. And I got a check for $2,000. It wasn't the exact amount that I had in my head, but it was still something. Are there any manifestations that you've had instantly? Whether they're big or small, comment below and let others know, or let me know, or you have any question in particular, make sure to comment that below and share your experiences. So with the way that the effortless law works is that the world around you doesn't change. It's your assumptions of reality that needs to change. And when you change your assumptions of how you see and view the world, that is only when things will happen for you. Every assumption that you have determines your experience. And what you really need to do is be able to control these assumptions and control these thoughts. I do see some people out there talking about that you don't need to control everything in your reality. But the thing is here is that there's a lot of misconceptions about manifestation and using the law of assumption. Is that in order to be a master at manifesting your reality, or at least just being a more controlled environment of the things that you want, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Is that you do have to obsess about what you want. The only thing that you cannot control is the middle, the events that lead up to the manifestation. You can think of the thought of living as in the end as if what it is that you want, or the thing at the beginning, but you cannot choose how the events will play out for that to harden into fact. So what we need to do is that we want to bring that future reality and bring that into our present reality. That future will become our present reality when we become the person that you imagine what you already will be when that assumption is fulfilled. Neville Goddard says, "Be still, least action, and know that you are that which you desire to be." The end of longing should be being, so translate your dream into being. So all you have to do in the end is be what you desire to be. Embody that person now. Don't waver from the fact of what you see or appearances outside of you in the 3D world. Consume yourself with a thought so much that it removes every single negative or thought that comes into your mind. And the only thought that is in there is the one that you want. And you don't let go of this thought until that comes into your reality. You obsess over it until it has no choice but to conform, and the subconscious will play out that role that you had in your mind and your imagination, and the events will play out, and you'll naturally, inevitably get to your desired results, your desired reality. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe below. I have more information coming out. Check out this video here to level up your reality.